welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've used a ketogenic journey to lose 200 pounds. I don't call it a diet because I don't plan on ever going off of it. Will I eat some extra carbs on Christmas or Easter or Thanksgiving? Yes, probably, because those are days I want some lima beans, okay? This girl is craving lima beans. I know it's weird, but that is definitely way too high of carbs to eat on a keto diet. I'm not craving the sweets like I thought I would. Maybe because I officially been keto 3 years today. Did I fall off the wagon many times? Yes. Got an eyelash in my eye, it's driving me crazy. Yes, I did fall off the wagon many times that first year. Second year, you name it, okay? It has not been the straight, narrow road, and we're going to discuss all that in a few minutes because, like I said, it's my 3-year keto anniversary, plus it's my daughter's 15th birthday. So, let me go ahead and show you this morning's glucose readings, yesterday's carb manager, Fitbit app, blood pressure. I'm just going to throw all that in, let you look at it. I'm going to go ahead and throw in the weight, just get all that over with, and then we're going to discuss. Ketones 1.3. Glucose 94. It's a little high. I took care of that dangling eyelash that was driving me crazy too. Alright, so my GKI, which if you're new to keto or new to my channel, because most people I've noticed do not do the GKI so much on their channels, is where you take your glucose and your ketones, and I don't know the math behind it. I use a Keto Mojo that completely does it for me, and it tells me what kind of ketosis I'm in, because a lot of y'all don't realize, and yes, this is totally true, you could show some ketones in your blood, like 0.5 or even 1.0, and you're in ketosis, right? Well, if your blood sugar's up there, like even 105, 102, you're actually barely in ketosis on that 1.0 whatever, and you're not in ketosis at all with the 0.5 because your body is running off glucose at that moment, not the ketones you're showing. This I have found to be true, not by just doing research because I've read a lot of stuff about it, but it is also true with my body that I've done experiments on. Can you still lose weight on a low carb diet? Yes, people do it every day. Will you feel your best? Will you still have some low hungers? Yeah, there's a very big possibility you're not going to be your best that you would be if you were running on only ketones and in that keto category. Alright, so I didn't buy a Keto Mojo until January. I thought I didn't need it. I listened to everyone's channel where they all say you don't need it. You don't need these numbers. Just eat this food on this list, or just only eat this kind of food, and you know you'll be in ketosis no matter what numbers say, and the weight will come off. And yeah, the biggest mistake I made was not buying that Keto Mojo the very first day I started keto. And yes, I said it because I always say you don't need to buy anything to do keto. You don't need to buy anything to do keto. But after you turn to keto, and especially after that first year, and say you're 368 pounds like I was, you know, weight's gonna melt off, even when you mess up, because I was messing up. My carbs were 60 net, and I didn't realize it because I didn't realize about all these hidden carbs. I mean, I did not get on the real keto bandwagon and get it right until February 2018. So even though this is a 3-year anniversary, when I started, I didn't get it right until then. And then I still messed up over time. Okay? I've learned, because last year I was very upset. Alright, so year 1, even though I kept messing up, the weight kept falling off. The year 2, I started having difficulties. I went carnivore. I got really sick from it because I wasn't thinking about sodium, and my sodium got too low. No, that was magnesium. The first year my sodium got too low, ended me in the hospital for 3 days. So watch your sodium. And the next year when I went carnivore, didn't realize magnesium was such a big thing, and ended up in the hospital again, very, very sick. I've been sick twice because of stupid magnesium. So I make sure and take, because I can't have the gel capsules, and these are only $250 and I need 500 a day. So I get 475 because I take 1.5 a day. So remember your electrolytes, people. That's all I gotta say, because you don't want to be as sick as I was and end up in the hospital. I was in the hospital heart-weaning for 3 days because of the sodium issue. I learned my lesson. I just pour Himalayan salt in my coffees, on everything, and I don't watch my sodium. Now, sandwich meat sodium just does not seem to be the same. It makes me swell. It makes me sick. It makes me hold a lot of water. Alright, so, second year. Lost a lot of weight, like 60-something pounds, in the beginning, because I did the carnivore in the beginning few months of the year. It's when I started first doing YouTube. I kind of did YouTube the year before and erased all the videos because I was really fat, really, really intimidated. I wanted to do it then, but I didn't have any self-confidence. I was worried about being teased too much because I was still like, 250s, 260s or something. I was just no confidence. I look at those videos, I'm like, who are you? I don't even recognize you. No wonder guys could walk all over you and whatever. You didn't stand up for yourself, and you were, yeah, I'm not her anymore. Like, she is gone. I don't even recognize her, and I'm not talking about just looks. I'm talking about voice, personality. Even the beginning videos that y'all can go back and watch right now, I don't recognize my personality. It's so weird. It's like, when I was online, I had the personality I have right now when no one actually could see me and I was in an avatar. But in person, I just wasn't. Like, I had no self-confidence. But, now it's like I can be me in and out. Don't have to be behind an avatar. I can just be me now. So, like I said, Keto Mojo. I am not sponsored by them at all. Not sponsored by anyone. I don't make a single dime from YouTube or anything, because I still gotta get to 200 and something people to even get a tiny bit of money from people watching the videos, and it don't cost y'all anything. Matter of fact, YouTube kind of made me mad because a year ago you could do pre-monetization. I mean, you could sign the contracts, get approved, so the moment you got your watch hours and you got your people, you just got approved and you didn't have to wait for it anymore. Some people have to wait 6 months to get approved. It's really weird. But they told me I have 30 days to come up with 206 people, or I'm going to have to start all over with that part. Okay, I got it with 20,000 watch hours. I just can't get people to subscribe. But thank you for subscribing, anyone who has. So yeah, so they kind of irritated me. But this little thing would have told me, if I had it sooner, that ibuprofen kicks me. It kicks me, stalls me. For months, I was taking 3 to 6, 800 milligrams ibuprofen a day. One can stall me. When I was taking all of them, it was helping my weight go up. All right. I would have known at that time, that the collagen I was drinking at that time was just too much fats, too much MCT oil. It just triggered something in my stomach, caused inflammation, and kicked me. Okay, I've recently switched months ago, and my stalls are over too after switching. Do you need this by what everyone says? No, not what everyone says. You don't need it. Did I lose a bunch of weight on it? Yes. Could I have broke my stall like 8 something months ago? Well, it would have been over. Let's see, I broke my stall in April this year. Could I have done it last year and never stalled? Yep, I think I would have never stalled, because this gives me the information I need so that I can tweak or not eat or watch out for. I know when I take ibuprofen now, I need to work my butt off that day or I'm gonna go up in water weight. And that told me that. I was able to tell that by those readings. So if you didn't happen to see the scroll, I usually read out the numbers for people because a lot of people listen. So the GKI was 4.0, which is moderate ketosis, that's fine. And my weigh-in was 168.2, so I'm just up 0.2 on the scale from my lowest. And it is Shark Week. So I went up a pound. By day 2, day 3, I was up a pound, but I'm coming back down, and it's still Shark Week. My Shark Weeks last a long time. It can last 10 days because it's more like just spotting because I have an IUD and stuff, but I still get the weight issues, the hormone issues, that all still comes. And the nausea. I don't know if any of y'all get nauseous during that time of the month, but I do. So I'm down 200 pounds from my highest. I'm 2 points up from my lowest. I'm really, really excited. Like last month, I managed to lose, I think about 8 or 9 pounds. I kind of lost track. It would have been on the thumbnail yesterday, but no matter what it was, I was crazy excited because I'm doing really good. And I'm 10 pounds away from the doctor's goal, 20 pounds from my original goal, but I'm not sure if I'm stopping there. We'll see. I'm in a size 12. Crazy excited about that. Like, you just don't know. So my struggles have been like this if you're new to my channel, and if you're not, you know my struggles. Also, I'm nauseous because my blood pressure is too low. It's making me throw up, it's making me dizzy, and I haven't even taken my blood pressure meds today. So I went and cut them down again. I have been trying to slowly cut them down. They're also, if you're new to me, for heart palpitations and stuff like that. It's not just for blood pressure, but it is lowering my blood pressure as a side effect. And to get off of them, it takes a long time. It takes about a year from the dose that I was originally on. So I've slowly been cutting it, and I was supposed to go another month on the 10s, because I haven't been on them that long, maybe a month, maybe, or a couple of weeks, but it's not working out. So I've cut them today, and when I take them today, they'll be 5s. And I'm going to go a couple of weeks and see if my blood pressure starts to come back up to normal range. It is not normal range. Some of them you see is okay, normal range. It's like, I think I've showed y'all some 102s over 70 something. That's one of the ones today, I think, is 101 over 60 something. But at night, they're getting to the 80s over 50 something. I don't like them. I don't care what the doctor says. I don't like them in the 100, like low hundreds over 70s at all, because I am sick the whole time. I am sleepy. I'm lethargic. I want it the 120s to almost 80. I don't care what the doctor says, because I've done tons of research. And some people's blood pressures just run a little higher and it's completely normal. And you know, I'd rather it run a little higher, not hurt me and not make me pass out, than so low that all I can do is think about sleeping 24/7. That's all I can think about, is I want to sleep 24/7. I know this video is probably all over the place today. You know, I talked about the Keto Mojo, I've talked about my first year, you know, stalling the second, no meats, gained tons of weight because of March. Then, you know, April, as soon as I got meat, I decided I just gained 23 pounds on this stupid quarantine because there was no meat. Not because I stuffed myself with bad stuff, because I ate rice cakes and I ate oatmeal. I ate all the low calorie stuff they say to eat on a diet and gained tons and tons and tons of weight. Okay, I didn't even eat 1,200 calories a day and still gained 23 pounds. Why is that? Because I'm insulin resistant and cannot have carbs. I just can't. Okay, it has nothing to do with calories for all of us. Some of us, it's a carb factor. I mean, it's just how it is. Some people, yes, it's a carb and a calorie factor. But for me, it's yeah, this girl is definitely a carb factor. So I decided, as soon as I got that meat, that this wasn't happening again. And I bought a bunch of bacon and chicken and froze it. And I hate frozen meat, but I did it just in case. Who knows what might happen this fall. I felt horrible, and I never ever want to do that again. Like, I know it wasn't my fault, but oh my gosh, I was miserable. I got to 223, and ugh, it was just, I can't even imagine. Okay, I'm 168 right now, and I was miserable at 223. I was miserable when I weighed in at 198. I can't even remember how horrible my life was at 368. Like, I've gotten a lot of questions. Do I miss chubby chasers? Like, this one dude, he was such a jerk. And I'm not even doing this to give him any credit. It's just I've gotten these questions from a lot of people, even people who aren't jerks. So they're like, do I miss chubby chasers? Never had a chubby chaser before. Don't even know what that's like. Did I have tons of guys that I was the only fat girl they ever dated? Yep. Because they liked my personality. Why did I just now get serious? I've been serious my whole life. I just couldn't find something that worked. I mean, I wasted a lot of money on diets. You just don't even know. It would work for a little while and then it would stop working, and it's because they focused on calories, not carbs. Also, like I said, I've been serious since I learned how to do keto right, when I learned all the hidden factors. It's just, you know, I was doing ibuprofen and stuff, and it really was messing me up. So this is my tool to help me. Also, I was watching Princess Ninja and Keto, and I feel really horribly sad for her. I have a feeling I know who she's about to lose, and so if everyone would just pray for her and understand that if she goes off the wagon, no one give her a hard time, because I know there's some mean people, but I know all the people watching this channel are not mean, and I know the ones who also watch her, his heart is broken for her right now. I would probably be falling off the wagon. I would be honest. Keto would be the last thing on my mind at this moment. So she is doing very, very good. Life is just crazy right now. A lot of people are losing people. A lot of people are losing their jobs, their houses. I mean, there's so much hate in the world. It's just, I don't even know what to say. It's just horrible right now. Unfortunately, okay, if you've been watching my channel, you will know that one of my dad's aunts died a couple weeks ago. He also lost his best friend a couple of weeks ago. Then his cousin, after a storm, a tree fell on her and killed her, unfortunately. Then last week, his other aunt died. She's the one that I was close to, so she's was my aunt, and my, you know, they're all my aunts, but I know this one. It was, and after, she had been in hospice since November last year in her home. She's also fallen, gotten hurt, broken some bones, and then she died out of nowhere, but everyone just assumed, you know, it was from her falls and everything. Well, her son, who had been visiting her, like, he would come in and visit with her, and his wife, her funeral was Saturday, and he died the night before of COVID-19. So now they're thinking that her death was actually COVID-19 too. They died about a week apart. So I told my dad, he has to be crazy. I know most people aren't superstitious, but I'm like, you gotta be crazy careful, because everyone on your mama's side of the family right now, they're all dying. Between weird illnesses, COVID-19, a tree falling on you. I mean, and he just lost his best friend and they're not sure what he died of. He literally stood up, fell down dead. And he was only a couple years older than me. And he had lost a lot of weight and got his life back together and stuff. And then he just literally stood up and died. And it's horribly sad, and I feel horrible for my dad with all these deaths around him. And this is why I don't let him go anywhere, or my mom, or my daughter, because they all have severe underlying conditions, worse than the other people in our family who has died of COVID-19. And he's lost 3 military buddies that he served with at COVID-19 this month as well. Like, this is not a joke. We almost lost my uncle a couple of months ago. He had it for like 60 something days, was on a ventilator, I think for 45 days. Like, they gave him the plasma treatment, they gave him the Remedar, whatever that is, but he had a heart condition, so they had to take him off of it. It wasn't working. It was making everything bad. Like, I can't have it because of my heart condition. And he is slowly, he doesn't have the virus anymore after getting it going away, getting it, coming back. He's finally clear of it, but he is very, very, very weak. Very weak. And this was months and months ago. He still looks like he's dying. Like, it's horrible. So the virus is real. We all know it's real. But how is it spread? How contagious is it? Because hundreds of people were around my uncle, and only him and his wife got it. And they were all riding in the same cars, sleeping in the same hotels, like at a wedding together, all up in each other's faces. Is it really just spread that way? Because why didn't everyone get it? Why does it affect some and not others? I don't know. This isn't political. This isn't, oh my gosh, I've talked 20 minutes. I haven't shown you what I've eaten, which is nothing yet. This was not supposed to be this long a video. I have not worked out in 2 days. I will be working out today. I'm about to go take the car in to get inspected. Then I'll come home and I will have me what I had yesterday. I'll insert it. I'll tell you an ending video. Didn't mean to ramble so much. But just everyone stay safe, okay? The virus is real. You don't know where you're going to get it, how you're going to get it, if you can or can't catch it. It's kind of like Russian roulette. That's how I feel about it right now. But you also can't stay at home. You also can't hide forever. And like my family can, but I can't. I need to be the one out there going all the grocery shopping, getting stuff, and I will go completely insane if I'm just trapped in a house. My anxiety will take over, and I will be useful to anyone. Not myself, not my family, not to y'all. I will just be completely useless if I cannot keep my anxiety under check. And being imprisoned, I know it's not really prison, but I've had bad things happen to me, and I cannot feel stuck anywhere. It's one reason I have issues with jobs sometimes is you have to be there at a certain time. I have issues with doctor's appointments because of this. Can't leave that building until they say so. Yeah, I've been in prison before. Not in a prison, but held hostage before. And that's not a feeling I can deal with. So, maybe one day I will tell you the horrors of my life. And maybe I won't. I don't know. It everyone said it would make a crazy, twisted horror movie, that's for sure. So, I am going to shut up now, go do my little errands, and I will show you what I'm eating, and I hope everyone followed along enough and I didn't get all over the place too much. I don't know. You know, it's one of those days. Oh, and one more thing. This shirt a month ago, I had bulges when I would wear it, and now look. Boom. It is nice and loose, and I'm in my size 12 jeans, which are starting to get baggy on me already. Yes, they've been washed. They are not stretch jeans. They are real skinny jeans, and yeah, I think I really will be in a size 8 by the time I'm done. It's 3:40. This is my first meal of the day. I'm having what I had yesterday. I did have 2 ounces of the steak when I was cutting it up, though. There's 5 ounces in here, so that's a total of 7. I am absolutely starving, and I'm about to make a second collagen coffee of the day.
guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Fortnite Battle Royale video.
Not Fortnite Battle Royale.
I was just quoting Bobby.
She turned 15 today. Woo! God help us all. She's a little crazy. This is going on my YouTube, by the way.
No. Okay, I'll just hide.
Okay, so I didn't get much of a workout in today at all. It was my daughter's birthday. We just hung out and watched funny cat videos for hours. That's what she wanted to do since we can't really do anything. So yeah, we'll see what my weight does tomorrow. Like I said, I'm really happy that only went up a pound for Shark Week, and it is coming off very quickly. It's still in the middle of Shark Week, and I am actually losing that pound. I just gained it for the first 3 days, and now it's coming back off. So this might be a really good month.